Loggerhead turtles like to call the world's warm oceans and seas home. But Iona the turtle found herself on the cold shores of Scotland, where her chances of survival were slim. We're here from Sea Life in the absolutely amazing Azores Islands to release Iona the loggerhead sea turtle, who's been with us for over 18 months, getting ready to be released back to the wild. And finally, we're at a point where we can release her back into this amazing Atlantic Ocean. There's around about a dozen sea turtle strandings around the UK every year, but Iona was quite special in the fact she was the smallest live cold-stranded turtle, so it's incredibly rare to find one that small, and yet alone one that was alive. So the residents on Iona did an amazing job of looking after her until she was able to move to some proper facilities.
First night, in fact the first few nights, very touch and go. So basically we actually had some of our team pop in through the night, care for her, check temperature, make sure everything was okay. It was just a 24-hour monitoring type thing to get her to a comfortable level where we could leave her through the night. When we first came to the aquarium here in Horta, and I was able to see her after like a year and a half or so, and it's an amazing thing to see because Todd and the guys down at Scarborough have done such great work to get her to the size that she's at, and she's just so healthy. So I basically seen her at such a small size when we sent her off down to them, to see her what she's at now. It was remarkable. It was really, really cool. It was like a totally different turtle.
Then it was kind of working with the team out here to kind of capture her out of the tank where she's being held. We've been really fortunate in the fact that we've been able to satellite tag her for the first 24 hours. So we want to see what her behaviour is like, where she's going, what she's doing. And from that we can kind of understand, maybe a little bit more of her behaviour and her chances of survival in the wild as well.
We were wondering if she was going to behave the same as a wild turtle after 1 year of rehab, so we are going to tag it with a behavior tag. We cleanse it.
Yeah.
We
sand it. And then we put some cotton rugs with the epoxy. These will stay for a while, but after, I don't know, a few months, it'll come off and she'll be free from anything.
And then from there, she was transferred to the boat and we headed a few kilometres offshore to a suitable release site.
It felt good. It's emotional, very emotional, because you care for these animals, and obviously we had her for a wee while, but to be able to see her now go and live the way she's supposed to be living, basically, that is a phenomenal feeling to see. Yeah.
It was the culmination of everybody's hard work, and it was really strange in the fact that that was the end of my part in her journey, and it was a really lovely feeling to see her kind of just go off into the big blue. And I think the biggest thing, I have that apprehension really of kind of what's going to happen to her, where's she going to go now, but I know that the part that we've all played has given her the best chances that we can do in the wild. Sea turtles around the world are really facing challenges, and I dread to say really they're human-faced challenges, so that's through climate change and also our interaction with the natural environment and turtles themselves. So their numbers have been diminishing over the years, so one individual within a population is always important. So we as a company, as Sea Life, as aquariums, want to play our part in contributing back to the wild and hopefully giving the species and turtles as a whole the chance of survival for millions of years to come.